Hey, what's up, you guys? How y'all doing today? I am back in my old room. That's why it's so messy here. And also, Marie did this for me before she left to Oslo because she is going to New York, guys. She's going to America. She's gonna live there for a year, go to school there for a year in Idaho. That's the only hint I'll give you guys about the state. I'm not gonna give you anything else. That's the only hint I'm gonna tell you guys where she's gonna live. She's gonna be in Idaho. That's everything I'm gonna tell you. Anyways, we're not here to talk about my friend leaving because that's just sad, and I'm trying to think of something more happy. No, I'm not. I'm actually just trying to get my mind off that to another sad thing instead, and that is pansexual stereotypes. Now, for those of you who don't know and are very new to this channel, hi, my name is Henriette. You may call me Jedis. I am 17 years old, and I am pansexual. This is possibly the 50th time I came out on this channel as pansexual. I knew I was LGBT like 3 years ago, and I did not know about pansexuality until like last year, and I first came out sort of like panromantic before I turned 16, and after I turned 16 I came out as pansexual officially. And that was because I thought I was pansexual. No, I thought I was panromantic, heterosexual. Turns out I was very much pansexual. Oh, that was one sexual awakening of a dream. Oh, don't ask, please. But today we're going to talk a little bit about pan stereotypes, which includes things that people say about when someone comes out as pansexual. I personally never gotten this. I have explained what pansexuality is every time I came out as it. The first question I got when I came to my new class, because for those who don't know, from when you are 15 to when you're 16, you transition into a new school, at least. And when I was in my new class, the first question I got about my sexuality was from a guy in my class asking me if I was a lesbian, because I really seemed to be really annoyed with him and another guy in my class, and I said, no, I am pansexual. I explained it to him, and he said he thinks he might understand it, if I remember correctly. So that's all I could ask for. Them thinking that they might understand what it is. And also, this is sort of my Eden jacket, which is perfect because he is another pansexual. He's a pansexual character from Scum. You should check out Scum, by the way. It's amazing. And hey, pansexual character. But anyways, let's go on with the stereotypes of things that people say to a pansexual when they come out and such. The first thing is, it does not exist. You're wrong. Pansexuality is a valid and actual asexuality, and we're gonna get more into what it is about and such in the next one, because another thing people say is, so you're bisexual, or it's just a fancy way of saying that you're bi. No. The difference of bi and pan can include such as their name. Bi means two, or both, if I remember correctly, and pan means all. So when you're bi, it means you like two genders. Pan means you like all genders. And therefore, I'm just going to check off each one I've taken, because like I have a list written down. Yeah, don't ask what it's in blue, because that's a special one for the very ending. So the follow-up question for that can usually be, if they continue like this, is there are only boys and girls, so you can't really like all genders. There is only two. You're wrong, because then you're also leaving out non-binary, gender fluid, and genderqueer, and so on. I think genderqueer. I'm very confused with myself today. Different genders, that's what I'm thinking of. It's very late and it's really warm in this room. I'm from Norway, we are not used to heat, and it's been super warm in Scandinavia lately. I actually feel like my brain is fried. So sorry if I accidentally say something wrong and confuse things about gender and sexuality, because as of right now, I am sweating like a pig. It's also very full in this room, which makes it even warmer. So yeah, but like I said, people will be like, they're only boys and girls, so no. Because the fact that you have the non-binaries, you have the outside of the binary spectrum. The gender fluids and the non-binaries are two examples of that. I have a friend who's gender fluid, whom I also crushed on for like a week. Don't see this, please. If you do, hi, how you do? I think you already knew about that. Yeah, I think I actually told them. I tell people usually. But yeah. But it's not true. There are more genders out there. Another thing that you can get for the question then, if you like that, is the fact of that, how can you like all genders? How many people have you been with? Like, have you dated all these kind of people? No. As a matter of fact, I have only dated, as far as I remember, like 2 guys, and that was from kindergarten and 1st grade. I had kissed girls, and I have liked gender fluids, like I said, but I have not been together with or dated all genders, because it's not about the fact that you have to have dated them, it's the fact that you like them. So there's that. And then another question can also be, but if you haven't been with all genders, then how can you know that? Because, like I said, it's about the fact of that if you like them, you like them. It doesn't need to be the fact that you dated them or anything like that. You just need to like them. So, it's that. And yes, I'm hurrying through this now because it says that I'm 9 minutes 24 seconds. Yeah, it's really confusing. I'm going to explain my filming things later. So after all of that, it's gonna come with the things of that it's confusing. It's not really, it's just the fact of that you like all genders. So so if you're pansexual, you like all genders. It's not really confusing, as people suspect. And they just need to open their minds and heart a little bit, and then realize things like, oh my gosh. So there's that. I repeat myself a lot. And of course, you can also have it's just a phase. Honey, I've been in it for a year in that case, and phases don't last a year. Usually. But like, I have known I was LGBT ever since I should have known since I was like 8, if I'd known about the LGBT when I was 8 years old, because that was the first time I kissed a girl. Which is kind of funny, that was in 2009, the year after I Kissed a Girl by Katy Perry came out, so But yeah. It's not exactly a phase if you haven't minded it for half of your life. Is it? And next, it's the fact that you're making this up for attention. Only for attention. Okay, guess what, babe? I'm not that smart to come up with the Greek name for all to say that I like all genders. I'm not that smart. I like Greek mythology, but it doesn't mean I'm that smart. Okay, honey? And also, if you want to make something up for attention, you shouldn't usually go for sexuality. You could go for more like, honestly, then you could might as well just come out as gay, because a lot of people seem to get all like, oh my gosh, you're gay, like immediately. Unless, like, that have changed over the years, but still there are people out there to do that. So it's like, why decide to make up a sexuality when you know people are going to freak out no matter what you come out as? You can come out as heterosexual, and they're going to be like, oh my gosh, wait a minute, that's me, Tara, oh my gosh. And you're just going to be like, you're stupid. If you are a person like me who are like, I don't care. And then they also come with that it's not just confusing, it's too much to take in. And here's the thing, honey, it's not. Like I said, it's just that you like all genders, and then people go, it's no such thing. It is a thing. It's a thing. And you know what? You might think all of this is bad to hear, but when you're pansexual, and when you actually just come out in general, because this is not just about being pansexual, it's about being trans, it's about being bi, it's about being gay, it's just about being who you want to be in the matter of sexuality or gender. I don't believe you is the worst thing to hear in your whole life when you come out. And that's all I have to say to you guys. I'll see you later. And goodbye.